Yo guys, what is going on? Gert413 here, back in today guys, and today guys, I'm bringing a new series to the channel, and what I'm going to call this guys, is I'm calling it Class Champions, and essentially what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going ahead, and we're going to be picking a car that is in a certain class, and we're going to race it on Unbeatable in a championship series. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're actually going to go ahead and sort, and we're going to find a new D-Class race car. That is right. So today we're going to go ahead and start off with D class, and then we're going to move up from there, and we're going to do C, B, A, S1, S2, and X. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and look for what would be a good D class race car. Now, remember, we are going to be upgrading this car, so we need to think about what we're going to be doing, and especially on these lower cars, we need to think about the upgrades that we're going to do. So what would be a good one? There's the Ford Fiesta. That might be a good option. I'm thinking rear-wheel drive, though, would be better. There's that Alfa Romeo. 300,000, though. Oh, my God. No. No, we are not buying that. And maybe we will. Maybe it's 300,000 because it's just fucking insane. I don't know. But we're going to go ahead and keep on chugging here. Ooh. That's kind of pretty, I guess. Oh, what? You know what that kind of looks like? Imagine if a guy was just grinning, or it kind of reminds me of the guy from Family Guy who's got those buck teeth. Like you see, there's the back of his head, and then there's this huge jawline coming out. He's like, 1.8 million too. Oh my God, that is ridiculous. Okay, what are we going to choose though? I want something rear-wheel drive, not super expensive. Maybe a truck? That'd be interesting. We got the Toyota Celica. I don't own that one yet. Let's see here. I do own the BMW i7, but we're not going to race that because that would be a terrible, terrible mistake. We have the 595, but I'm kind of leaning towards the Celica, or even this. Oh, what was it? The Alpha. You know what, guys? I think we're going to go ahead and splurge, and we are going to choose the Alfa Romeo Giulia Sprint GTA Stradale. We're going to turn this into a D-Class race car and race it on Unbeatable. Now, let's see what paint jobs are available for it. Kind of like that paint job. But actually, you know what I'm going to go ahead and do? Just to save just a little bit of money, I have lots and lots of skill points saved up. So we're going to go ahead and get some of those skill points to use. So we're going to go over here into our progress, go into our skill shop, because I've got 607 skill points, my dude. And this is, okay, which one is that? 30% skills. We have this one, which we get 5% off. Now the question is it worth it? Because that's only about, what? 10% is 30,000. It's only 15,000. I'm actually not going to use it. You guys can go ahead and use that on some of the bigger purchases, but I don't think for this I'm actually going to use it. Maybe if we were getting that 1.8 million car, I'd go ahead and use it, but there's no way in hell that I'm spending 1.8 million dollars on that garbage. That is just some hot garbage. No, I don't actually want to do that. Okay. God damn it! They really need to have an "Are you sure? Are you want to leave the auto show?" And everybody else would be like, oh my God, that's so annoying. But this is annoying. I absolutely hate it. I keep accidentally backing out all the way. It's terrible. It's terrible, I say. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and view all again and go in here. We're going to sort by the class, D class. Where is the Alfa Romeo? There it is. We're going to go ahead and purchase this, get some upgrades on it, and then we're going to go ahead and create a new championship for it, and it's going to be an Anything Goes D-Class event. What we're going to do, though, we have to find a nice paint job, though. I'm digging this one. I think we're going to go ahead and choose it. Okay. And now what we got to do is we got to go ahead and... Oh, wait. Ah, crap, I backed out of it. I didn't actually buy the car. Ugh. Well, Alpha's right here, so I can just go ahead and do this. $10 million. Oh my God, that's kind of, yeah. So we're getting, like, the cheap Alpha, guys. You know what, guys? I'm just gonna go colors. We're gonna go red. I'm gonna be a little boring here. Maybe I'll paint it later on, and I'll show you guys later or something like that. Which, guys, I have to do an episode where I'm just gonna show you guys my paint jobs. Like, I mean, I keep promising on all these episodes and stuff like that. Oh, I'm gonna paint the car. I'm gonna show you guys the paint job. Never actually do though. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and make a video on some of the paint jobs that I've done and some of the paint jobs I've selected. But we're gonna go ahead and select that car. We just bought it for 300, and we're gonna go and upgrade it. So, custom upgrades. Now the thing is though, is that with these D-class cars, upgrading a lot of the parts actually can make it worse. So, in fact, we're not gonna do too many upgrades, and I'm not gonna actually add a whole lot. But let's. Okay, so we're still in D-class there. I'm not gonna add a roll cage. Do I want a stock clutch or a race clutch? I'm thinking race clutch, but at the beginning, the thing is, though, is that we're not going to be able to launch too well because we won't have a whole lot of power. And you want to see something crazy? The way that they did tires in this game is ridiculous. D-class car has 115 horsepower. We put race tires on it, it's a B-class. My God. How do they think that that is insane? But if we go ahead and we just upgrade tire size, it only goes up a little bit. And since this is a rear-wheel drive, I think I'm going to do that. And tire wheels, I'm going to do specialized, and I'm going to go ahead and put on the American Racing wheels. These ones, the torque thrust, I like those. And let's see here. Power. So we want to give it just quite a bit more power, actually, because in D-class, handling is not as important. More power is, though. So, wow, we're actually getting a lot of power into this thing, guys. Wow, how much power do we have? We got 286 horsepower. So let's see, can we actually throw on any of the new tire compounds? That'll take us up to an A class. So the answer for that question is no, we cannot. Okay, let's see, what else is there that we can do? Because I want to try and make it at the top of D class, which would be a D500. Okay, do the Forza bumper, that takes it up to 498. And then the Forza rear wing takes up to C. So we'll actually do the rear wing, take that off, and then I'm thinking we're going to just lose part of this flywheel, as for the most part, that's just extra weight. And there we go, guys, that's 50,000. So, guys, we have now purchased a $350,000 D-Class race car, and we're going to go ahead and enter it into a championship and see how we do. First off, though, we're going to test drive it, make sure it's doing well. So, yep. And on the road again. I can't sing any more of this song again. Good drifting. The D-Class drift car. So we're actually going to have to go ahead and tune the car. I wonder, if there would be a way at all to put any tire compound on it to make it just a little handle better, because I think this has got some pretty bad tires on it. So what we're going to go ahead and do, though, is I'm just going to hop back in here. I'll probably just edit this out later on, so if you guys are watching this early, it probably won't be edited out quite yet, but it probably will be later on. So I'm still going to talk through it, so it's entertaining for you guys that haven't seen it yet. So we're going to go ahead and go back in here to upgrades, custom upgrade, reset default. Okay. Tires. Is there any tire compound? If we do that, it takes it immediately up to a C class. Okay. So, with American Racings. And I was worried that we were going to have too much power in this thing, guys. Now, D-Class is some of the hardest race cars to actually make. Or you know what? I think I'm going to put the rally suspension on this, in case we go off-road at all. And I will go ahead and put a roll cage in. And we're going to go ahead and probably tune it as well really quickly. Okay, so just got to give it as all the power it can take. 492. Okay, so this will be a little bit less powerful, which is good. Maybe won't be sliding as much. So what we're going to go ahead and do, though, okay. So, okay, I can get one flywheel in. And we're going to go ahead and spend another 6,000 credits because we bought the roll cage. Wow, 6,000 for a roll cage. That's kind of pricey. So here, we're going to go into tuning. Lower the tire pressure. Gearing. Actually, I kind of want the gears up a little bit more. Just that way we're not spinning out much. Make everything all nice and stiff for us, because that's how I like it. Stiff, just like my drinks. If you know what I mean. Oh man, the other day, guys, so I was at a buddy's house, and he gave me this like apple cider and mixed with vodka. Oh my god, it was so good, guys. But the way he mixed it, though, he gave me like 6 shots in this thing, and it was insane. I was like kind of almost on the woozy side a little bit after a while. Oh man. Okay, so gonna do some front braking, a little bit more increase there, high differential, and there we go. So now we got our car ready to go, so we're gonna go ahead back out here. Hopefully it runs better than it did. Has a tendency to slide a little bit. I will say that. And that could be because it's an old classic, it's sort of heavy. But we are getting quite good speed, though, for a D-Class car. So if we choose something that's nice and long, we definitely will win. So we're going to go ahead and find us a championship. So we got the Southside Circuit Race Championship. We're going to go ahead and try this one. We're going to do this one as a D-Class car, and then we'll probably do a B-Class one in a very similar area, probably involving similar races and such. But, yeah, so we're going to go ahead and head on into this. As you guys see, I've won... What the... I kind of want to take a look at this. What is this? The double stack with cheese at Fat Mullins. Is Fat Mullins a real place? Lottie's sale now. I'm guessing that's sunglasses. Are these? It'd be hilarious if these are actually real place. I'm actually gonna Google it right now. I got my phone right here. I'm gonna Google Fat Mullins or Fat Mullins, whatever it is. So, Fat Mullins. I mean, because honestly, that is a good-looking hamburger, if I do say so myself. It looks like a quarter pounder, or double quarter pounder. So, okay, it's fake. Yeah. The first thing was about Forza. But I will say that is a good-looking hamburger. I really want a hamburger now, like a double quarter pounder or something like that. Championship. We're going to go ahead and blueprint it to anything goes. So... there it is. Anything goes. Create the blueprint. Championship.
This is a brand new Horizon Championship event. Want to be the first to win it?
We're going to make it a D class. So, because I think my lowest class race car, though, is currently a C class. And honestly, this thing is going to handle like a nightmare. But I'm hoping, though, that it'll be fast enough to outcompete everything else with all the power that we gave it. Because It's kind of fast, guys. It is, but I'm not sure though. What's that? I don't know what that is. Okay. Just something on my floor. Gonna go ahead and get this race underway. We're going up against a van. Time to start the race because we're going up against a van. Make sure that we're on unbeatable. Yes, we are. And we're on our way. I almost might feel like turning traction control on because of this thing. Not a great launch, but if you notice how much power we actually have, oh my god. Get out of the way. And we're into first place. There we go. That is how you guys win a D-class race. You just give it lots and lots and lots of power. Kind of. Might have to go ahead and rework this a little bit more for our next race. Yeah, that was bad. I was hoping to get like a drift tap against the wall. There we go. That worked that time. I remember doing this race in an X-Class car, and my god, this sucked. Okay, maybe the thing is we couldn't invest in any tires, but maybe traction control wouldn't hurt. We are going to come in first place at the end of this lap, which is nice. And it's mostly straight, so we'll be able to get quite a bit off the line. Oh man, look at that. Checkpoint, 500 yards. I'm wondering though, can we just drift this all? Well, we spun out there, guys. We're going to go ahead and rewind so that we don't entirely lose. But if you guys can't tell, the track is very, very wet. And that's full braking right there. Oh my gosh, I can hear him. There he is. There he is. Oh my gosh. You got to keep going, got to keep going, got to keep going, got to keep going. Oh my gosh, he's on our ass! It's right there, oh my gosh. Guys, this is a lot closer than I thought it was going to be, and I should have made these like 3 laps instead of 4. But, oh my gosh, he's... Ugh. We will probably go ahead and rework this up a little bit, see if there's anything that we can do to make it better. Like traction control in the next race, we'll see if that'll work. Because if it was all these like twisty bends here, we wouldn't be able to win this race at all. It would definitely go to that guy. Might have to just buy another car, because I know there's a BMW that's like already like a 500 top of A class. And this car feels actually really quite heavy, especially for an Alpha. I'm not sure if they have a reputation of being like heavy cars, but like I thought like the 4C, you know, when I think of that, The Forza is like one of the lightest cars on the market. It's so light that you don't need to have... Oh, no! No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Okay, I was going to miss the checkpoint there. I was about ready to cut that corner. Okay, yeah. No, we're not taking that. We are not taking that. We are not going to lose this race at the last second. We've been in first place this entire race, and then boom, he comes around the corner. No, we're not doing that. And that's all because this turn right here, I was drifting badly, if I may say so myself. Hard brake, hard brake, hard brake, hard brake, hard brake. Hard brake, hard brake, hard brake. And there we go. Now we're going to win. Okay. Oh, wait, no shit. We got another lap. Oh, God. Oh, God. I was thinking 3 laps. And honestly, this is taking quite a long time. A lot longer than I was thinking it was going to be. Oh, my gosh. Hard brake, 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 hard brake. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, guys, I think I finally actually figured out maybe how to control this car. Around these corners. Give it just a little bit less horsepower, or a little bit less power. A little bit less gas, too. Hard brake, hard brake, hard brake. There we go. Oh my gosh. Guys, and it feels so quiet. I wish I could put on just a little bit of music. Maybe I will try and figure out a way on how to just export this into like Windows Movie Maker or something like that and add some music behind it. That would be a little bit nicer, I think. If I can go ahead and get some nice music that is royalty free, of course, so I don't get sued out the butt. But we did come in first place, finally. I want to see the lap times, though. 1:22. Yeah, guys, we had a pretty pitiful lap. That Opel... it did so much better. Oh my gosh, it did so much better. We're going to go ahead and move on from here, though. And, yeah. I think what next race, we're going to go ahead and try traction control, see if that helps at all. 24,000 credits. Oh my gosh. 14,000 XP. We didn't level up, did we? No. No, we didn't. And, guys, the reason that I think we got so many credits is because I went ahead and I was just playing by myself, and I ran into a certain individual by the name of Johnny Wanna as one of my potential drivatars. So I went ahead, I picked him up, and he had 50 million credits earned is what it said. And I'm like, oh shit. But I think anybody that has me at it, though, I've got like 114 it says on the screen. I'm not sure if they fixed it, but like... Because right now I only have like 12 million, but I have made over 20. But for some reason the game says I've made like 15 or 114, and it's like ridiculous. Okay, so I don't actually have over 12 million. I've only got 11,904. We're going to go ahead and start up this race. As you guys see, my next class, we don't even have a C-class race car. It just, or no, hold on. I'm going to go ahead and sort by class. Let's see what classes I got. So Class D. Oh, I do have quite a few Class D race cars options. Why didn't I just pick the Mini? We could have done the Mini. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go get the Mini. The Mini is so good. Why wasn't I thinking that? I should have done the Mini. The barn find. Oh my gosh. Why? Yeah, the Mini's a barn find, right? Yeah. It's also a Horizon Edition car. I wonder what class my Horizon Edition version is. I think it has like a drift skill boost, which I think is kind of weird. Yeah, I'm going to pick up that Mini. I'm going to upgrade that thing now. So we're going to go ahead. My cars. We're going to go over here to Mini. Yeah, why didn't I get that? Right there. That is so much better. We're going to pick up the Mini. Because honestly, the Mini is just a hoot to drive. And if you guys have never driven a Mini Cooper... one of these 1965 ones in this game, you guys are missing out on a lot because they are so fun. In fact, I think in Forza Horizon 2, I absolutely adored it. It was insanely fun to drive. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and custom upgrade this. Again, we're going to give it the power. We're going to lower this one, though. I don't even think we're not even going to tune this, but we are going to make it nice and nimble and quick and shit. Just like me. I don't know. So we're going to go ahead on in here. Just keep on upgrading this. Oh my gosh. Why didn't I pick the Mini? I should have picked the Mini to start. It's ridiculous. Okay, yeah. Doing that makes it a C class immediately. And then I'm going to give it sport wheels. We're going to give it those ones. Okay, let's see. Arrow. Wait, how much did that reduce? Oh my god. Okay, 319. What about the side skirts? I saw something. Mud flaps! Yes, we get mud flaps. Mid flaps. I just want that. Yeah. I don't want that weird top thing. Okay, so let's see here. Conversion. I wonder, though. If we give it... Okay, yeah, we could give it that. How much horsepower does that increase it by? That gives it an extra 200. Not going to do that. Let's see. Power, though. Give it as much power as it can take. Again, that's how D-Class works. You just... Whoa! Too much power. 494. 497. That takes up to 502. 501. 499. And then 500. Okay, so that's 42,000 right there. And now we have another D-Class race car, and we're going to go ahead and choose this one. I am going to go ahead and make sure that everything is good to go on the tuning wise. So I will be... I think I'm just going to do the arrow, make sure that that's all cornering. There we go. And we're not really going to touch anything else about it because the Mini Cooper is just awesome. Not as fast as the other car. And I actually went into reverse there. We're going to try the Mini in this next race. See how we do there. I've noticed that because of the tires, the braking on these D-Class cars is exceptionally bad. So we're going to go ahead and pick the Mini this time around. I wonder how much power we actually gave it, though. I'm kind of curious. Oh my gosh, just get the drivatars ready to go. My god, it's not that hard. You know, maybe I should have looked at the course because maybe this was like a straight course or something like that. And why is it raining? I forgot to change it so that it's not raining. I hate the rain. It just makes it more of a challenge overall. Because I'm pretty sure that the drivatars act like it isn't raining. Okay, so we're now into 5th place, passing into 4th. There we go. There's another Mini. Got a Super Mario Brothers paint on that. Nice, nice. go ahead and cut that corner up into second place. You guys see that? Like how easily he took that corner? But we do have more power than him. There we go. The thing that sucks though with these like D-class racing is that you have to slam the brakes in order for them to work because of how they made the tires. Because I remember tires used to not be that big of a deal on the Spectrum, but then in this game for some reason they're a lot higher up. Like I remember back in like Forza 3 and Forza 4, if you guys just got rid of weight, the car got instantly better. That was always like the highest thing. Like you could just do weight reduction and boom, your car was a high class. And honestly, I hate to admit it, but I would do that to try and sell cars at a higher class in the auction house. I'd get cars cheap and then I'd take weight off and then boom, it would sell for really high. Because one of the features that was kind of cool back in Forza 3 and Forza 4's auction house is you could sell the cars back to the game, which honestly would be a really neat feature if they would re-add that back into this game. Because, I mean, why not? It's either you get rid of it or you sell it to someone else. And a lot of people don't want some of those cars. For example, like, what if I want, what if I get a Bugatti Veyron, I don't want it, but selling it on the auction house, it might only pull 1,000,000 credits when it's actually worth, like, I don't know, 2.5 or something like that. Where selling it to the game at even like half the price, I'd get 1.25. I should have been paying attention there, but I wasn't. And like I'm saying, like I mean, I remember that's how I made a lot of my starting money in Forza 3. Was I would go ahead and I would buy a Spiker, because Spiker was one of the cars that everybody was given. And everybody would sell them on the auction house, and they would normally go for like 20 to 50,000. But for the most part, a lot of the Spikers you could be sold back to the game for like 150,000. So at one point in time, I remember I just wanted a Spiker because I thought they looked cool. I know that they're not really the coolest cars out there, but I went ahead and I chose that Spiker because I thought it would be a cool car. And I tried to sell one to the game because I had 2 of them that I won from the auction, and boom, I got 150,000 credits, and I'm like, wow, this would be a great way to make money. And so I started doing it that way, and I got, I think, close to 3 or 4 million. And then I discovered the money-making method that is paint jobs. Now, painting used to be a lot different than it was today, because what you could do with painting back in Forza 3 and Forza 4 is you could choose a price for your paint jobs. And, like, for example, a lot of my paint jobs I would put up for free, because I could also sell them unlocks, and the unlocks is where the money was. But other people could actually sell the paint jobs for 10 to 50,000 if they really wanted to. Which, honestly, I think is not that bad. I honestly wish that we still had that system, because I would probably put them up for maybe 10 or 20,000 since unlocks don't exist anymore. But if they did unlocks, I could see, you know, having this free painting jobs. But they've sort of taken the painting community and said, hey, we don't want you around, really. Go away. And I hate it. I absolutely hate that Forza's done that, because that was the community, at least for me. You know, there was the drifting community around then, which has also gotten smaller. I don't even really know what the community is nowadays. Occasionally, I get people who message me on here, but that's mostly because I make YouTube videos. I think I've only gotten one message saying, hey, nice paint job. And they didn't know that I made videos. But everyone else messages me because I make videos, and I think that's still pretty cool. So the community hasn't really gone away from me, but I know for a lot of people it has. And honestly, it's why I didn't buy Forza 5 or Forza 6, is because there's no community anymore. And we went ahead and won that race, which is nice. But you know what? We're going to go ahead and move on to our next race. We get 29,000 credits. Holy crap. That pays for the upgrades almost. 20,000 XP. Dang. We're actually not doing bad. And of course, for winning the championship, of course, we will go ahead and get another set. Now, guys, I know this video might seem extra long, so you guys can go ahead and skip through a lot of this if you guys don't really want to. I'm just going to be making some additional conversation. Maybe you guys are like me. Sometimes you guys just want to put something on so you can have something else in the background so it's not quiet. That sounds really, really sad after it came out of my mouth. But you know, there's some videos that I like to watch, you know, probably one of my favorite channels is actually a Pokemon channel, because I really like Pokemon. Really would love to actually do a Pokemon Let's Play. Unfortunately, it would cost me a minimum of $60 just to even get it started up. And that doesn't even include the game. Or if I really wanted to do well, I could get like the $300 capture card DS setup and all that, and work on that, and it's like, that's just too much for me. I can't afford that, you know, guys, because I'm just a small-time YouTuber. I did just monetize the channel, so maybe one day I'll be able to, as we continue growing. Currently, I think we're sitting at like 120 subscribers, somewhere around there. But we're gonna go ahead and get on into this race now and see what we can do. Okay, we're up into 7th. Get out of the way! Let's go! Come on, move, 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 move. Move. Okay, we're up into 5th through the first corner. Back into 6th. Oh god, they're gaining away. They're getting away. You need to catch them. We're sitting back here in 5th. They are so far ahead. Oh god. Okay, there's 4th place. We might be able to pick this up. Okay, we picked up 4th. Unless those minis have been converted to rear-wheel drive, they should not be doing that well as a D-class car. Now, I know I'm doing well as a mini in a D-class car, but that's because, well, I know what I'm doing for the most part. Although I guess this is unbeatable. We still got 2 laps to go though, which is nice. But it feels like they have tires or something else that is just allowing them to go. Because look how smoothly they go into those turns. Like, they aren't faced with any of the front wheel drive back whipping that I'm getting. Okay, so we got For a front-wheel drive car that's got the full arrow on it, this thing handles terribly. It might be because like I don't have it upgraded properly or tuned properly. But there we go. We did get into first place though, which is nice. Which if we would have had 3 laps, we wouldn't have got that. Okay, so that's Mini. Yeah, they must have like rear-wheel drive conversions or something like that, the way that they're handling. Oh my gosh. But we're pulling it up, we're pulling it up, we're pulling it up. I think this is the last turn to the finish line. And we've got it. I think we got it. Guys, we went ahead and won this one. We got one more race to go. And then we are going to go ahead and wrap it up. But with that one more race, guys, we are going to go ahead and we got the D-Class victory. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Now, guys, if we do lose one of these championships, we may go ahead and restart it. But, like, on the X-Class one, that is going to be so hard to do as it is. Oh, we got to level up, so we're going to get a wheel spin. What are we going to get? We have a chance at the regular 22B. And we win that, it is like a 50,000 credits. So, whatever. Should have given me the damn Horizon edition. I mean, my god. Okay, so what we're going to go ahead and do, guys, though, is we're going to... You know what, since we got 55,000 credits, I kind of want to do one more wheel spin right now. Chance at an Aston Martin V12 Vantage S. I don't have that yet. Want it, but I don't have it. We get a Wrangler Rubicon. So we're just going to go ahead and collect it. Okay, so let's see here. I do have some social things. What are these? Okay, Drivatars, 25. Yeah. Okay, whatever. So what we're going to go ahead and do, though, is we got our final race to get to, which I don't know where it... Okay, so the arrow points us in the direction. It's out here in the Outback. There we go. It's another circle. I'm going to go ahead and fast travel here to go get on into it. And we should be here in just a little bit. Look at the dingo. I like how he just walked. Look at him. He's so cute. Anyway, I do like how the way they made this game look. It is better than Forza Horizon 2, I think, in that aspect. But overall, I think the graphics, comparative-wise, they're very, very similar. So we're going to go ahead and get into the Mini one more again. And then we're going to go ahead and move on from here. And then in the next time, I think we're going to go ahead and do the next C-Class race. I am going to go ahead and build the cars beforehand. So that way we don't have to worry about the building and stuff like that, as that took up a lot of time. And next time we're also going to do three race championships. But yeah, so... Oh, there's a lot of cars right here for the picture. I'm going to go ahead and get those. Now, you guys can go ahead and start a race off and taking pictures and get lots and lots of cars for the Horizon bonus challenge. So there we go. We just got 218. I wonder if there's anything behind us we don't have. Yes, there was. So 219. And we'll go ahead and move on from here. Sixth place, fifth place, fourth place. Break, break, break. Okay, fourth place. Third place. What is he doing? He's ramming us. No. And I missed the braking point. Okay. So here we go. That car is huge compared to us. Okay, so we're still in second, but we're gaining on him. Gaining. Oh my gosh, here we go. I think this is where we're going to take it. He took first. A little bit of a drift right there. And we lose first. No. No, get back here. Big Sevatron? I don't know. I didn't read it quite properly. But now we're up in the first place, guys. Woo, a little bit of a jump there. The one thing that sucks, though, about this front-wheel drive car is that racing it, it's understeers so badly. As well, like, it's telling me to go full hammer right here, but I had to actually stop just a little bit. As you guys saw before, we actually missed pretty much the entire road last time. So they are still right there, though. Oh my gosh. We have got to pull this off. This is the final race. I want a perfect score. Now, if we don't get a perfect score, that's fine as long as we win it. But, you know, when we get up into those higher classes, like the S's and the X's, that's going to be tough. Now, I think, though, for the X class, I'm going to have a fairly nice car. I will have to do some research on some of maybe the best X-Class race cars, as, you know, like, I think a lot of them handle like shit. Hate to say it, but they do. They're just awful. In fact, X-Class racing is probably one of my least favorite races. Now, A and S used to be my favorite, but they've just made that as a pain too, because of the way that they made the AI. As you guys see right here on this D class, I'm able to compete fairly well as I get past. Anyway, what I was saying, though, is in lower classes, I'm able to compete fairly well. Now, for B and A class, I am not going to use my car of Forza Horizon 3. I will choose another car. Here we go, we're taking it again. Here we go. We got one more lap to go. Gotta just keep this position. Just keep the position. And we should have it. Ooh, that was actually a pretty good turn, I think, for this car. Just gotta keep lifting off every time I want to turn, which sucks. We didn't get past here, which is good. And they are back there now. I think, guys, we got this one in the bag. I'm probably going to say that I'm probably going to get past now. Or do something stupid like that. There we go, guys. I think we did it. I think we got a perfect championship. And yes, we do. We got the perfect championship. And that is going to be almost where we are going to go ahead and wrap it up for today. As soon as I see that we finally have one person over here on Twitch. I am so sorry. I've been streaming for probably close to an hour now. This will be over on YouTube, though, if you want to go ahead and watch it from the beginning. So we went ahead and we did it. We used 2 different cars. We used the Alfa Romeo and we used the Mini Cooper. Got 80 points. Let's go ahead and collect our final rewards.
Well then,
Championship
guess I better
complete.
just go and organize the next one, shall I?
Look at that other Mini. It's just like bouncing and like crazy. I've noticed that in like a lot of the lower tier cars, they all bounce like that. It's weird. They all have like really weird suspension setups. Go ahead and pick up 26,000 additional credits. Didn't quite hit that 12 million mark. 20,000 extra experience, and I think we get like a credit bonus though for championship completion. Or we don't. Oh, that's lame. Because they used to do like, I know they had the ban things, but that sucks. Means I'm going to be doing all these championships, not getting any bonuses. That sucks. Anyway, guys, I think that's where we're going to go ahead and wrap it up for today, guys. If you guys liked the video, go ahead and make sure to smash that like button down below for us. And subscribe for more videos coming out all the time, because you guys know your support is so greatly appreciated. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know this is a new channel, so go ahead, or a new series anyway. So go ahead and let me know what you guys think of it down below, and what you guys think needs to change on it, because I want to go ahead and make sure that I am making the perfect videos for this, and the best content that I can. Thank you guys again so much for watching. Peace out. Bye!